Asanteni sana, asanteni sana the team, press team, na kuchukua nafasi hii kuwakaribisha katika hii press conference yetu hapa County Baringo. Tuko katika County Assembly premises hapa Kabarnet, na niko na mwenzangu hapa Mheshimiwa Ruto'S ambaye ni mwakilishi wa Kimachongoi Ward Baringo South. Pamoja na hayo pia yeye ni mmoja ya wakilishi wetu ya waheshimiwa katika County Assemblies Forum. Na wakati huu ningependa kusema ya kwamba tumechukua nafasi hii kustumu na kukemea kwa nguvu zote kitendo ambacho kilitendeka leo huko Nyamira. Pia imekuwa ni kuongeza yale yalitendeka huko Murang'a, lakini leo ndio imekuwa mbaya zaidi kwa sababu ni mpango ambayo ilikuwa imepangwa kwa muda mrefu, na leo naibu wa rais alikuwa atembelee Nyamira na Kisii kupeana usaidizi na mchango kwa vikundi ya vijana ya bodaboda na kanisa pia kwa peana harambee. Lakini what we witnessed is unfair. It is barbaric and backward. Kwa sababu asubuhi maaskari walienda wakafukuza watu na rusha moshi ya kutoa josi hiyo tear gas, na watu wakafurugwa, na huko mwishowe haikufanyika. And we know they really deliberately stopped the meeting, and now here we want to condemn that. This is a free country. This is a country which is democratic, and the freedom, the Bill of Rights, which is enshrined in our constitution, gives people freedom to associate, to worship, to travel, even rights over your own property anywhere. But today, our deputy president, who is the deputy party of Jubilee, the party which formed the government, is being turned today to be a persona non grata in the country, is deputy president. It is unbelievable that you can give the deputy president of this country boundaries that you are not supposed to go there. It is even further laughable that today the deputy president participated and attended a cabinet meeting, the highest meeting in the country, to decide on important issues in this country. How do you allow the deputy president to attend a cabinet meeting, and in the afternoon you deny him to participate in a function which is to empower the youth and also to support the church? We know the deputy president was going to help people, and you've refused him to go down there, and at the same time you cannot support the same people. Kama ile ilifanyika huko Murang'a, alikuwa anaenda kanisa kuchanga, lakini the same government which is serving as the deputy president, they walipanga mkutano na wakafuruga, wakaleta importing vijana na kuharibu mkutano. And the evidences are all over that the government played the role na kutoa pesa. Baadaye serikali ikatisha kwamba watashika Ndindi Nyoro na wamehalis na Mheshimiwa Halis, lakini hawajashika mpaka leo, because Ndindi Nyoro is got more evidence of how the government played that role. We know all these things is affecting, is planned to thwart and to stumble the plans of the deputy president kama kuania kiti cha urais. Lakini mbona serikali mukawa na upande mbili? Why is the government partial in enforcing these meetings? They're saying you don't have to hold meetings. Kwanza sheria bado inakubali. Kwa nini leo deputy president akakatazwa kufanya mkutano, na huko mheshimiwa former prime minister Raila Odinga alikuwa anafanya mkutano huko Kitengela? Na isitoshe Dr. Alfred Mutua ametangaza kuwania urais na amekuwa anazunguka akifanya mkutano yake akiwa Meru, na huku mnamkataza deputy president afanye mkutano. Sasa hii Kenya imerudi ile zama ya zamani, ile ilikuwa ya kusumbua watu, kukanyangia watu chini, watu wasiongee, information isifikie watu wasijue nini inaendelea kwa Kenya. But that is being even, ni kama mnafanya vitu ambayo haistahili. This is 21st century where we have the communication is going on. We were just following what's happening. Sio siku ile ya serikali moja, chama moja, you are controlling the media of what to go to the public. This one it is no longer there. Sasa hii mambo ya ujuma ya kukanyangia watu ni kurudia ile mambo ya zamani, na tunakemea hicho kitendo, na watu wapewe uhuru. Watu wapewe uhuru ya kuabudu na kusunguka na kusungumzia watu, kwa sababu hiyo ni kurudisha nyuma. Wapi sasa ile ya zamani? We had watchdog, we had the bearers of the truth, those who were the watchmen in the towers. Wakati ya Moi, mzee, serikali ya Moi ile ya udikteta, watu walijitokezea, viongozi wa dini walisungumuza na kukemea hizi maovu. Bishop Okulu, Ndingi Mwana Wanzeki, Kipsangara Muge, wote walikemea, ngao walilala, waliwacha legacy. Wapi kanisa ya sasa? Where is the church? Where is the civil society? Where is the opposition? When all these things are happening in our eyes. Juzi wametangaza kwamba tutakuwa na siku 3 ya maombi ya kuombea nchi. Sasa maombi gani tunaombea nchi huku maovu inafanyika? When we are seeing, mnaenda kuomba kanisa na the same church ni kutupia tear gas. Alafu you want to go and pray in that church. Alafu mabishop, mapastors, mareverend, nyinyi ni wajinga pia. Mnaitwa na the same government muje muombe, na mnapigwa bomb, mnapigwa tear gas, and then you are going to pray for this. Look at the people who stood for the right. Wale viongozi wa zamani. Even in the Bible, we have people, we have leaders, we have prophets who stood for the right, like Elijah. Alimwambia the king that is not right. King akamwambia wewe ndio umeharibu nchi, na akamwambia wewe ndio umeharibu nchi ya Israeli. John the Baptist alikemea mfalme Herod, mpaka Herod akatoka kwa palace akaenda kutafuta yeye, na alikemewa. Kwa hivyo the church leaders, you need to be right, na mkemee serikali ambayo inatesa watu, na piga bomu kama kanisa, alafu anaita nyinyi muje muombe. Si muambie kwanza you need to kurekebisha. Tell the president that it's not right. Uizi inaendelea kwa serikali, mambo ya COVID, mambo ya KEMSA, wanaiba. Pesa imeibwa. Ile matoleo ya mask zilitolewa na Chakma, ilipoingia ikaibiwa port huko airport. And the same government ndio inaita kanisa ati waombe. Unaombea namna gani? Matiange kwanza kwako Kisii ulikuwa uende ufanyike hiyo matoleo na support kwa kanisa. Wewe ni Adventista, a Seventh Day Adventist, and the Church of Adventism was to benefit. Lakini wewe unatuma askari kwenda kuharibu tena hiyo mkutano, na wewe utoi tena hata hiyo usaidii makanisa. Sasa unasaidia nini? And William Ruto, the deputy president, was going to support the church, but you've refused. You've sent police, na hata hujachenga hata police station moja huko Kisii. Unatuma askari kusumbua watu, kuvuruga mkutano, baya kanisa ingepewa usaidizi. Kwa hivyo we are here, we are witnessing the retrieving and the rebuttal of the gains that we've gained in this country. Kurudisha haki ambayo tumepata kwa nchi, na tunakemea sana. Tunakemea haya maneno isitendeke katika nchi. We are watching. We want to invite the international community to watch in the presence of this country when the rights and the freedom of this country is being disregarded. Finally, this ICC should come and see what's happening. Thank you very much.
Then now, people who need to be assisted in this country. Then border guys who need to be assisted. To mama saloons who need to be assisted. He has justified today and on Sunday. Because in the history of our country and in the world, I was in Muranga. We were tear gassed. And OCBD came to the church, read a police proclamation, which is supposed to be read to criminals, and read the police proclamation to the church. In fact, the bishop who was presiding the church was presiding over a wedding. He grabbed a microphone from the clergy who was presiding over a wedding. So this country, I hate the president because the president is a good person. I don't think Matiang'i is doing right. Matiang'i is anaibisha president na anaibisha nchi yetu ya Kenya. Kwa sababu msituambie kwamba kuna masheria ya watu wengine na watu wengine hawana hiyo sheria. Kama kulikuwa na hiyo sheria, kwa nini Raila alishika mkutano Kitengela? Kwa nini Alfred Mutua alishika mkutano Meru? Kwani Ruto akienda kufanya mchango, hiyo ni makosa? Alafu hii ya Murang'a wanaenda kushika watu wengine ambao wana hatia na wako na report ya intelligence. Where is the intelligence in this country? Where is the report ya CID? Where is the report ya internal unit ya police? They pretend as if we don't know. Kenyans know. Kenyans know who will vote for him in 2022. Si ati mukituma askari, jeshi ya askari, mtu yenu ndio tutapigia kura. Tutapigia William Ruto kura. Wakenya wamekasirika. Hata wenye wako wana support deputy president sahi William Ruto, sahi watasupport zaidi. Kwa sababu ya madharau, sababu ya chuki ambayo tunaona mko nayo kwa makamu wa rais. Asante sana.
Yeah, thank you so much. I will be very brief and I want to support what my colleagues have said here. We have called you today here to condemn what has happened in Kisii and Nyamira today. We witnessed what is horrible, what is despicable, and it's unfortunate that in this era and time, we can still deploy police officers to disrupt a peaceful meeting. In fact, it has never happened. I think even during the era of Moi, we used to see demonstrations and all kind of processions being disrupted by police officers. But really, disrupting a function which has tents, which has a program, which has choir, which is well planned, and which is expecting the deputy president of the country, disrupting that kind of a meeting is really laughable. In fact, we are messing up the image of this country internationally. What are we really saying, even to the international community who are watching us? What kind of a country are we that when people conglomerate to have a fundraiser or whichever kind of a function, you send police officers to stop them? What would have really happened? What crime would have happened? What is the worst that would have happened? It is really shameful that we have sunk this law and that we can do this. So we have called this press conference on behalf of the people of Baringo and the entire North Rift and even the whole country to condemn what happened in Kisii. We are putting this country in a very bad light. And it's a pity to the IG, to Fred Matiang'i, that we have sung to this law. You know, what really are we even showing the whole world by disrupting children that were singing, that were waiting to sing for their president, for their deputy president, and the person who was presiding over this function and members of parliament that were there, the standard all over, even disruptions all over, that the ones that we normally see is normally on people who are not in government. Most of the time, leaders of opposition or people who are in the opposition, that kind of thing. But really for people who are in government, members of parliament, deputy president, cabinet ministers, and those kind of people, they enjoy protection of government as long as it lasts. So number one, we condemn what happened in Kisii. Number two, we want to say that this country is a free country. The constitution that we promulgated as a country for ourselves in 2010 allows freedom of speech, allows freedom of association, and that is the constitution that we have. So we are a free country. I think all these acts are just shameless acts. They are not meant to help this country any better. And politically, these frustrations we are giving the Deputy President William Ruto are just helping him to be even more popular. You know, we saw the deputy president of now the president, the former president, previously the deputy president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma. He was framed up with all kinds of charges that, you know, he did this crime, he was at some point threatened with an impeachment, all those things. All the frustrations that Jacob Zuma was subjected to later made Jacob Zuma the president. So these frustrations we are doing on William Ruto, we are actually helping him better. And we want to urge our brother, Deputy President, be strong. And the team that are with him, be strong. The country is with you. They may use forces, they may use intimidation, but you are on the right track. You have not committed any crime. Empowering hustlers, empowering our youth with wheelbarrows, and with all kind of empowerment is what Kenyans want. Then finally, is to our President Uhuru Kenyatta. I think it's high time you tell us exactly what you want. Is it that you do not want to go home? Is it that you want the constitution to be amended so that you remain in power? Or what exactly do you want? I mean, you are taking us in circles. We voted for you. We are your leaders. We are in your party. So what really do you want as our president? What really do you want? What exactly is it? You know, frustrating a man who stood with you for all the elections that you went through is inhuman. I mean, as much as you are the president of the country, it's just inhuman, it's barbaric that you continue frustrating a man. And what William Ruto is doing today is what he did throughout. After you got elected the first time, he kept doing what he's doing up to the time that you were re-elected again. There's no change. So really frustrating this man around and that kind of thing, you should just tell us. If you still want to stick to power, you tell the country that you really do not want to go home, you want to cling to power, tell the country what you want instead of taking us in all these circles. But we are strong, we are empowered, and we will remain firm and resolute. Thank you.